Good morning, everyone. Good morning, guys. How's it going? Good afternoon, good evening. Happy Thursday, happy 1st of May. For some of you, it's Labor Day. And here we are, guys. Welcome, everyone. Morning, guys. Welcome. Let's just go ahead and share this one with our community members all over the place on Discords and groups. Let's get into the stream, everyone. So, how is it going? How are you today, everyone? Good morning, guys. Welcome. So this is where we are, trading above 20,000 for Nasdaq. Total madness. Total madness, basically. We pumped 1,000 points. And this is still looking very strong, guys. So, I'm definitely considering this huge red line that we've got here on 20,253 is basically the 12-month VWAP, right? So 12 months in consideration, it's a significant pivot point, along with the yearly opening on 21,269. So we're pretty much, and obviously bullish, 253 is a very strong target for the day. We're gonna see what's happening on lower time frames and talk about it. Welcome, good morning, everyone. Let me just clear up the things here and get these numbers rolling. Huge and a massive pump out here. Have a look into that, guys. This is crazy in the way we have moved. From 472 yesterday all the way non-stop without any real retracement. We did 400 points. Now, obviously, at 20,000s here, we're getting stuck. But that is absolutely normal, guys. Let me just set up the message for the giveaway. And we're ready to trade, everyone. We are ready to trade and to perform. Good morning, everyone. This is going to be quite interesting, especially that we're trading at this psychological level. Look at the 1 minute reactions we've got here on 20,000s. We've got so far 5 rejections appearing. 1 minute reactions. Welcome, good morning. Hello. 5 rejections appearing slightly above 20,000s. And this is pure madness. For the 1 minute, not breaking out even 50 points to grab liquidity, it has trapped so many people. Good afternoon for some of you, of course. We've got today unemployment claims coming out in about 20 minutes. So that's going to shake the markets. And then ISM manufacturing PMI coming out today on 10 a.m. EST time, which is in about 2 hours. These are the major scheduled news that we have from the US economy. And then, of course, we're going to continuously have, as usually, the unscheduled tariff discussions, the unscheduled discussions related to politics, and all sorts of roller coaster positions that the political side is doing, which is affecting the markets, especially for us that are doing intraday, day trading. This is heavily affected by such moves. Bitcoin did broke out as well today, trading on $96,000. We have seen a significant movement in the altcoins too, and it's just following basically the stock markets, of course. Everything looks great so far. Yeah, even on 5 minutes we have built here a very I would say powerful pressure on rejection. But at the same time, the bulls are trying to fight back from levels of 980. I am not sure for how long and how powerful can they be. However, we're having our 100,000 Express Challenge account today, which is having no limits on the payout. We're gonna trade Nasdaq today. So it's very interesting that, you know, above this level, guys, it's clear. There is liquidity built. Right, there is liquidity built above the top level. And we could just we're breaking out. We're breaking out as we speak. Let's see, how does it look like? Look at it, guys. We're actually going. We might be flying. We might be flying from here. There is a bunch of stop losses. This is a nice place to be hunted. They created a structure here that is easy to trade and easy to be wiped out. I always trade Nasdaq. And I'm most of the time trading minis, especially if we talk about pre-market conditions, pre-US conditions. Rejection is real.
Order filled.
We're testing out here a contract. For some liquidity.
Order filled.
In the highs, back into the 30s, and then if we don't cross it aggressively, we're going to come down. But I'm just going after the trailings of the shorts right? So I'm buying here along in the top to go for the trailings of the shorts. And I'm gonna be tied with a stop loss. Very tight with that, as you can see. Let's go for the trailings. Nick Patel, you definitely go and trade small sizes. I'm out of
Order
this. We
filled.
made $149. So that's a good one. It's copy traded. It's here in the top of the market around the 20,000. This is a place where things can very easily get ugly on both sides. At this point, obviously the market looks like it wants to continue with an effect of impulse. But that could be denied by the closing candlestick. So I use 5 minutes, 15 minutes, 1 minute. "15 minutes to go, by the way, for the unemployment claims, and that will shake the markets. Trend is extremely bullish. Exactly. Testing
Order
out a little
filled.
short here, see if it holds. Not requesting much from it. Around 5 to 6 points. If we get that, I'm pretty much happy, but I'm gonna do some trailing here. I'm gonna adjust as we speak. Putting the stop loss above the structure. If it wants to continue down, I'm gonna be happy to monetize that. So by the way, guys, wish you an amazing time of May. Beautiful month out here. I'm not sure about a correction. Might see some short-term flush, but even that way,
Order
I'm out
filled.
of this, so I preferred losing $30. This is very easily impossible again, guys, to nicely break above the 35 and then generate me a bigger loss. I mean, the 5 minute here looks bullish. I'm pretty much sure about the 15 minute, which is pretty much the same condition. Really bullish. 4 hours in HTF is all great. Daily is crazy, guys. Daily cares about market continuation here, and we've got that red line right there on 242 right now. Around 250s, we've got the 12 months VWAP. Possible reaction level. Definitely not expecting basically from the markets unless we have some terrible news coming next week from the economy or from the political side, something that shakes the space again. Definitely expecting basically a continuation. So let's just go into the 5 minute and see what are we up to this perspective. How could we handle such market structure here, which could be also a deviation, right? Taking us back into the daily VWAP here. Look at this.
Order filled.
Opening a short here based on the 1 minute candles that we have there with those rejections coming from the highs. Morning, guys. Any fair value gap that we have left untouched below us is going to be a great place of bouncing.
Order filled.
This is an interesting trade, guys, in which I'd like to see the markets back to 20,000. So
Order
time to
filled.
see the markets dumping here. Price action is not bullish. Come on, let's see a quick 10 points dump. Beautiful. Keep going. Keep going all the way to our target. We have put the stop loss on our entry, so we're break even. We are break even. This looks beautiful, guys. We're not gonna sell anything here. I'm going for my target. We had a beautiful setup right there on the 1 minute. And I shouldn't make more than 1,500 for my consistency. So this is perfect, basically, if we touch the 20,006 right there. 3 points needed, and we got the fireworks ready. Come on. Keep pushing. Keep pushing, guys.
Order filled.
And it has been touched, guys. There you go. What a beautiful trade. Exactly as expected. This was pure price action with 5-minute representation, but mostly 1-minute price action for the execution. So we touched the target here for the day on this account, which is copy traded with a follower account, right? And this is an amazing start. We're going to continue with the next one too. Thank you, guys. As a beginner, should I only trade in the direction of the trend? So, as a beginner, you should consider trading with the momentum is easier than trading, finding basic reversals. Reversals require more patience, which is something beginners do not have. Do not sufficiently have, let's put it that way. So technically, you would have more chances fundamentally by trading something that, for this category of traders, the beginners, is even theoretically easier. By going with the momentum, which is going with a trend. The thing with a trend is also correlated with the emotional side, because going with a trend is most of the time confused by the trader with fear of missing out, FOMO. The FOMO, fear of missing out, is constantly taking place, especially when you see the markets going in the direction you're expecting it to go and you're not part of the trade. Think about it. You're expecting to go up, but you don't see a setup. And the market starts going up. So you start getting angry. You start getting frustrated about it. And you jump into your trade late, extremely late, most of the time by doing that. In exchange of not having the fear of missing it out, you want to be part of it. You want to fill your trades. So then it hits you back because you're pretty much buying at the time others are exiting. And this is a huge problem. Big fireworks, guys. What's my risk and reward ratio? Well, it depends. Very flexible on that. I don't have a fixed one. Sometimes I pretty much allow big levels for losses. Other times earlier today we had, $150, $180 loss against 250, 300 profit. In this case scenario, I was thinking about putting my stop loss above the wicks we established on the 1 minute and then have a good runner for the other side, but this is exactly as it played out. %99% psychological, exactly. Technicals are important, but definitely not more important than the psychological part. Which means by handling the psychology correctly and you have a decent technical analysis understanding, you can still make money. Meanwhile, vice versa, you're not making money. So if your technical analysis is perfect, but your psychological is not good enough, then you're not making money. It's a component that isn't sufficient to make money, technicals. Yet the psychological side could be a component, I would say almost sufficient to make money. Of course, next to the psychological side, the risk management has to be also in the same corner. But these things obviously can be quite easily discovered. I mean, it's kind of mathematics. In terms of trading, as a long-term trading, so I've been listening to some of the guys that are day traders. The main point is to pretty much know yourselves, right? So this is a business where you have to deeply know yourselves, guys. Deeply know yourselves as human beings. You have to know your psychology in order to be successful here. And there's too much focus and too much credit allocated to the technicals compared to the credit allocated to components that are covering a higher level of importance. So there's too much credit to the strategies. If you look on YouTube, the average guy is searching a strategy to make money. Give me an indicator to make money. Give me a form of algorithmical push button or anything like that, right, to make money. This is what most of the people think trading is about. A strategy of technicals, an indicator that is clearly telling you to buy here and sell it over there, and it's constantly giving you results no matter what. It is a confusion that has been heavily popularized, and I think there are some incentives for certain companies, for certain businesses to popularize such ideas. It's a trap. It's a trap, and the retail is losing money with that. Right? So the retail is losing big money with that. And when retail is losing big money, that money goes somewhere. Look at the 5-minute strong rejection we've got here. This could be a deviation here in the top, but it's very interesting. Like, how easy is not to? Whoa! Look at that, guys. We've got the news. we've got the unemployment claims that are pending. So we dropped and we're recovering, but we're looking at the unemployment claims right now. I forget about the news. Look at that, guys. We've dropped here 50 points quickly. 241, much higher than expected. Unemployment claims, which stands for the number of individuals who filed for unemployment insurance for the first time during the past week. 241,000 more than expected is considered here on a temporary reaction by the markets bearish. And we got into the daily VWAP. Look at this, guys. Careful with that. This is a possible reaction point. It has always been throughout the day.
Order filled.
So let me see if I can monetize this somehow with just a little contract. But this is the wrong account
Order
I'm
filled.
trading. I have to move to the other.
Order filled.
It was the wrong account. Maybe we have got the first move fake. Let me put my stop loss to my entry. This is crazy volatility. I don't want to risk anything, but maybe we got the first move to the downside fake.
Order
Beautiful.
filled.
I'm out. We made 300 bucks in this quick trade, guys. Look at that one. Look at the 5-minute candle. Daily VWAP. This is the strength that the bulls are having. So careful with the shorts. Very careful with the shorts out here. Thank you for joining, guys, on our stream. Make sure to like the video. We've got a giveaway announced today. It's gonna be a little later. Fully recovering back to 90s. Denying the whole move. What a buying pressure. Still existent. 241,000 unemployment claims. It seems like the market is not that upset on such numbers so far. It's actually breaking above from the moment we got the news. This is crazy, guys. Look at that. The whole candle turned green. Under such conditions, it is not the easiest to make money from shorts. Certainly not. A Gen CFX. So if it's today, then you can lose out of that money, right? So if you consider that an option, which is something I also suggested and I also did it, you can decrease your profits from 800 bucks, decrease it in order to be sufficient for your consistency. So you can lose. That's not an issue. Otherwise, you pretty much force yourselves with a consistency, guys. So but in such cases, we usually have two solutions. Oh, then you're in trouble. You are in trouble with that. This is a combination that you were not expecting, basically. I'm sure about it. This is that moment of what if it happens like that, which is a very small chance, but we don't think about it, right? So you have to do basically 800 times 5. Which is obviously 4,000. If this is your highest day, then you have to do 4,000 in order to have your 800 representing 20% consistency. $4,000 needed. Yeah, somehow, like, this is the time you need some hacking skills, right? This is the time where we discovered the importance of knowing how to hack the system in our favor. So you hack the system, buddy. And you just allow yourself to push the trades. Lose a couple of hundreds. And then lock yourself back. That's a solution. What a nice liquidity grab right here below this level.
Order filled.
Let's see if we can go here for a runner. I like the buying pressure we have seen so far in this 1 minute candles. We might prepare here for a setup. Definitely not expecting too much from this.
Order filled.
Might not be the best trade here.
Order filled.
I'm out of it. Looking to reallocate and re-get into on around 50s. 99.56. 52 as well. 47. If we get there, the consistency rule is for the highest day. That's the way it's going to be calculated based on the highest day. Let's see how does this 5-minute candle closes. We could see an entry in the next candle opening very soon. You got more drawdown. That's it, right, Nick? That's pretty odd, Nick, right there. It's good to hear that we had the same execution. You got more drawdown, exactly, so you should be happy about a drawdown. The problem is, the drawdown is not putting food on the table, right? It's not representing hard, cold cash on the table drawdown. Yeah, that's the problem with a drawdown at the end of the day. It's not really helping us to have too much drawdown. It actually helps us to have a balance in a very calculated way. This is the difference with the prop firms. Everything has to be calculated because of the consistency. Good job, Rocket. You got your first $5,000 payout from Top 1. By the way, let me verify the website here. So we are 1st of May, guys. You know, it's the usual 50%. Look at that. It's, you know, we already know about it. It's 50%. But let me share with you something. It's $3.99, 50%. Let's do a simulation here. Instant sim funding, 150K. Project X, continue. And we put a scramble coupon code. We apply it. And we're going to get 55% discount. 55 instead of 50. The general discount, the website discount, and the discount you pretty much get in other places is 50. But I'm having the ability to give you 55. Have a look into the discounted price. Have a look into the price. You're not paying $400, right? Which is half of 800. You're paying $359, which is $30 more discount with a coupon scramble. This is what I've been able to achieve for you guys by negotiating with Top 1 and having a bigger discount for our community than the general discount. You can have in reserve, you can buy more than 3, have them in reserve, and you can activate them at a time you have possibilities. So they are going to be on pause. And you can write to the live chat, I'd like to activate them, and they will activate and unpause it for you. So let's have a look into the free add-on. Get funded. Let's do the simulation again. Let's do instant sim funded, 150K. Continue. Let's put a code Scrambo. Apply. Yes. The add-on is also here. It's free, $0, and you get the add-on. Add-ons, anytime payouts free, right there. Anytime payouts included, free. It's part of the coupon code Scramble. So 55% discount and anytime payouts included, free, part of the business. Enjoy that one, guys. Exactly. So since yesterday, we already have 55%. Since yesterday. I think since yesterday, or since... I'm not sure exactly what was the time they successfully updated that. So, Glasgow, let me think about it. Glasgow. you need another trading day, and I think... tell me, Glasgow, your highest day. Tell me your highest day. Tell me what is your highest day, Glasgow. So, G Cola. They don't have any bad rules. But there is one thing you have to be careful. Micro scalping, which means trading under 10 seconds. Micro scalping. You should not abuse of micro scalping, which means your profits should not be near of 50% achieved through micro scalping. Right? So if you're doing micro scalping, which means trades less than 10 seconds, you should do it with exceptions. If your profits are made like that, or 50% of your profits or near to that is made through micro scalping, it's a problem. If your best day was 220 bucks, then you have to make $1,100. So if you have 1,211, there is an issue with that. Probably your best day is a little bit lower, but if you trade tomorrow, for example, 20, 30, 40 bucks, 20, 30, 40 bucks tomorrow, if you trade that, your consistency is going to go down sufficiently below 20%, right? So you want to start with a single micro Nasdaq. You want to do some micro Nasdaq, one contract, and you want to do your business on 20, 30 bucks, and you should be fine with that. We're not receiving too much from the markets during this moment. We've got our limit buys sitting around here, but they're not doing too much.
Order filled.
Are we pushing above 85 for liquidity? I think we
Order
could.
filled. Order filled.
Putting the stop loss right there. So that's the thing, guys. If you buy additional accounts, they will automatically be paused. They will automatically go as reserves. You only have to announce their team through live chat at a time you want to activate them, and you can only activate if you have less than 3 active. So if you burn something, you have the other accounts ready, you're good to go with that. I'm not German, I'm from Hungary.
Order filled.
In Budapest. We got chopped out here. And
Order
the market
filled.
is running back.
Order filled. Order filled.
We're going for the liquidity above 87. We are rushing for the liquidity above the market structure here. Otherwise, we get chopped out. I'm gonna get to the... We're gonna get stopped out again. This is an ugly price action. I shouldn't expose myself like this. What a bad stuff. We got saved right there in a lucky moment. We're gonna trade our Ticktick trader accounts as well very soon. By the way, today's giveaway, $100,000 Express Challenge, is on Ticktick Trader. This is a challenge account. It's not an instant funding. Yeah. Come on, let's go for the target, guys. I don't think we get saved again. We're gonna get shot right there.
Order filled.
We are gonna get shot right there. Our limit orders will remain here, looking for a long. What an ugly move. Didn't got anything above 85 and we just get chopped out. Let me see what happens basically on our Ticktick account as well. We are going to push the things around here. Yep, no longer. Haven't tried that indicator. Pretty skeptical when it comes down to the ICT indicators. Let's go, guys. We're right here, 100 fellas. Make sure to like the video. Let's take the numbers a little higher, guys. We are preparing for the giveaway. We are getting front run here. We are getting front run. Gotta adjust the things in my favor. We have been also overexposed with size around in the previous trades. Look at that. Look at that one. 60's got us reacting with an engulfing a little earlier than I needed with my limit buys. That is not lovely. But if I get to see the markets down to 67, look at that one, guys. Now I have to chase this one.
Order filled. Order filled.
This is not looking too good. This is definitely not looking too good. Haven't heard about it, buddy. Have not been dealing with that. 5 minute looks very good for a continuation, at least to play some of the squeezing from the upside too. Right, so above all the wicks we managed to do and the highs here that are getting suppressed.
Order filled.
Nothing comes
Order
out too
filled.
positively for the moment. We're not gonna get suppressed like this forever without grabbing the liquidity. It's just that I'm afraid it's not gonna be the time. Thank you guys, appreciate it. We got the copy traded accounts doing good today. 1,500 on each. But this is not in the best shape. Obviously, our hands were quite aggressive. Even now is quite aggressive. Stop loss is going to be right below that structure. Would it be kind of ridiculous not to attack levels around 82, 83, 84? Good morning, buddy. Good morning, guys. Prepare for the giveaway. Prepare for the numbers we're usually doing. Nah. This is pretty bad.
Order
None of the
filled.
tops were running as expected and as needed, right? So obviously this is where the place we've got stepped out. Gotta look into the next solution. Let's have a look into the 1 minute. How are they getting suppressed like this? Without making any form of a higher high. It's a continuous lower, lower, lower. Nothing is getting squeezed. We're retesting basically the same levels again. And we've got 32 minutes to go for the US opening. I'm going to put some limit buy orders. We're going to go ahead and trade our Ticktick accounts. 19, 9, 51, 47, 45. In case we're taking that liquidity out and we're sort of away reversing, that's what I'm trading here. $48 as well. I also think it's going to be a bullish day. That's a good job for the 1 minute. We got suppressed. And no squeezing happened at all. I was betting on a squeezing, right? I wasn't really going with the momentum around the choppiness. And this is a mistake, which is why I paid the price of losing on that account. But the interesting part right now, the accounts are even cheaper, guys, with the 55% discount and anytime payout add-on. This is crazy, right? Huge stuff right there.
Order filled.
We got an order filled. 3 contracts have been filled. This could be an interesting possibility here from the daily VWAP and 50s. 3 contracts successfully filled. Now what we could do, and this is a possible scenario, you have basically clearly the top sitting right there. Nicely take some of the liquidity above and then you visit some levels lower, right? That liquidity we've got is, possible to be grabbed from the highs. So you just increase and you take those highs. This is a nice squeezing a place where we could go about it as a target, and that would actually mean around $2,300 for me on the 87. Not gonna put it in a stop loss here on my break even for the moment. We could get some liquidity games here. 3 contracts are sufficient, 3 micros. Think about it, each point is... How much is it each point? 20 bucks. 20 bucks times 3, $60 each point movement. 10 points, it's already $600. I think we're actually speaking about a bullish context on overall for the stocks and cryptos. They have been doing really good today. Let me share with you what's happening, for example, on Bitcoin. Let me go to the 1-day candlesticks. Bitcoin is pushing with a strong daily candle for a continuation here. And other cryptocurrencies are delivering also quite well. Right, so in case of any retracement of the crypto space, for the daily, we're trading above 200 EMA blue line. Right there, so that is a massive place of rebalancing if needed. What's going on here? Welcome, Anton. Welcome, buddy.
Order filled.
Adding a little more to this here, we've got 4 contracts. We have DC8 expecting a form of rejection, so expecting the bulls actually to be part of a market structure here. Thank you, by the way, for watching. We're trading right now on instant funding, Ticktick Trader and Tap One Futures. Both are great instant funding platforms with great features. And of course, if you want to trade more accounts, because it's not just about having 3 accounts, you could actually go with more if you are diversifying and then go for bigger payouts.
Order filled.
I don't need that much of a target, it's too much. $3,000 is pretty much enjoyable. We took the lows here, and now we could take the highs of the same structure. Usually that's a classic pattern. That I'm actually looking forward to it. Thank you guys for joining. Make sure to like the video. We've got today the giveaway, 100,000 Express account, challenge account at this time. Yesterday we did share an instant funding. Tomorrow we will share an instant funding as well. Right, so we are having back-to-back giveaways out there for our community
Order
members.
filled.
Back-to-back good days of giveaways. Today's performance, 2 accounts touched their targets. 1 account is on a big L, so we've got a 2-1 in our favor. We don't need 3,700. We're fine with $3,000 profit here. Come on, let's go. Time to see a form of reversal here. Let me just point out the things we care on the charts. Look at that one, guys. This is looking good. Keep going. This is a good entry. I don't want to be scared out by the volatility game. Pretty old in this business with trading to be scared out of such. But definitely not in day trading. So I just started day trading for a very short period of time. But I've been trading basically swing trades, right? So crypto swing trades since 2014. It is the first time I got into Bitcoin. Very cheap. Come on. Time to grind this up for a volatility move. Even if we go here with a trending line, guys, like that, have a look into this. Even if we do this, right? I mean, we should get near to my target with that. For example, here I'm going to sell a contract, another contract. We secured 585.
Order filled.
We sold another one. So we secured $900.
Order filled.
Sold another one. We got 2 contracts left. Going for the liquidity higher. 987. I'm putting break even the rest, right? So we're letting this one run. I mean, I needed that 1,200 because this is a copy traded account. You also have to consider, guys, these things contextually, the way you trade. Some of your trades are going to be in a copy traded account, which is pretty much not the same pressure and meaningfulness with an account that is traded alone, because simply the payout of 2 accounts or more are much bigger. You have to adjust things according to your context. You also have to consider, last week I had 2 days back to back. I was trading 6 accounts. This is what I always trade, 6 accounts. 3 on Tap One, 3 on Ticktick Trader. So I had 2 days back to back on all the 6, which means 12 accounts totally, let's put it that way, profit. The third day was very difficult because the level of discipline was decreased. How come? Well, that's the way it goes around, naturally speaking. Unfortunately, I would say. $19.70.71, pretty low. I'd like to see the markets grinding. So we got 20 minutes for the US opening. Keep in mind, guys, we're doing a giveaway today. Make sure to like the video, be subscribed. And another thing to consider is the good money we're printing. Let's just go for the 987. Talked about it. I needed that earlier on my other accounts too, and we didn't achieve that. We should get it over here. Selling
Order
another
filled.
contract. 1,777 secured in this trade. It works a lot better to trade with limit orders because the market order is giving you the tendency to chase. And you're chasing a trade, which is usually ending up in a choppy season. You buy the highs by chasing for momentum growth. The momentum is not coming, it's reversing, it's choppy, and you get knocked out. You get stopped out 3, 4, 5 times, obviously wipes you out. Master trader, we had a good round here of profits, right? I was taking that. We were only a single contract left. The way this 1 minute candles are looking so far, it still holds on to a healthy growth. But of course,
Order
I am
filled.
satisfied. $2,470 right here. Very satisfied with that. What a good time. What a good time to have a round of fireworks. So what are the new percentage levels for top one? 5%. NRG Trader, it is 5% for the first payout. 5 of the account size. We got to do the 5%. Second payout is going to be at 4, and the third payout is at 3%, and then everything subsequent will remain at 3. You make 5%, you're able to take your money out. Let me share with you guys our Discord in the chat. Let me share with you our Discord in the chat. You have to be on our Discord to participate the giveaway, and make sure we're streaming from Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. EST time every single day. This is lovely, guys. That's our community on Discord. Why is it important to be part of the community? Why is it helpful? Let's put it that way. It's because anytime you have a problem of a firm that you are part of our community, you can reach out to us. And we reach out to the firm and help you. Which means the moment these prop firms are receiving a notification from a guy that is having a community, they take care about a problem differently, right? So if there was any injustice, if there was any scam, if there is any issue you guys face and have, you have to reach out to us as well. Let me know about it, fully transparent. And we will help you. We do our best to put the necessary pressure and solve your problems. As soon as, of course, that is the right thing that has to be done. If you guys are going to be the ones that did a mistake or broke the rules, we're not going to be able to help you with that. But at the same time, if you manage to do everything right at the end of the day, we're trying to help you as well. So this is why the community is strong, because being unite and unity means strength. Coming from an authority standpoint means different than being alone against the firm. They don't give a shit, right? Some firms are like that. They don't give a shit. I mean, it happened for you. I'm sure a lot of you have been seeing that during your journey. And it's different when someone is reaching out, when that has a community and it's having the ability to put more pressure on you. Represents a different authority. So that's the point behind it. Beautiful times out here.
Let's see what's happening on the 5 minutes. So we kind of got the 5-minute reaction. "45 minutes till the PMI news at 10 a.m. EST time. Tomorrow, we got a bunch of news at 8:30 a.m. Average hourly earnings, non-farm employment change, and the unemployment rate as well. $2,470 here on the leader account. This is copy traded. We're going to trade the next one too. Yeah, I have a form of discussion with the guys behind Intraday. I wanted to reach out and see what we could do. But for the moment, we haven't said anything with Intraday. I don't know about their program. I don't know details about it. Cook's Delta, well, how's it going, buddy? Tap 1 futures. Looking at the payout junction, looking at what our community members said, and on payout junction, the payouts are monitored on the blockchain. So they're paying out people every day. They're paying out people in a few minutes or hours. This is what our community members have been experiencing. I have not heard, I have not been dealing with any case of refusing to receive payouts. So I don't know, that could be discussion from competitors, from prop firms that are not enjoying the competition or anything like that, which is kind of a lot here. Shorty, I don't have a Discord sound on my end because I have it muted most of the time. We don't have anything under the voice channel. And usually I have that muted. Plus it's impossible to hear that because it's muted from the streaming software. You want to right click and mute basically your Discord if you don't want to hear that. Pretty good reaction here. There has to be a reason for rejection. It has to be a real reason for rejection. We are doing giveaway today, guys. So Nick Patel, if we copy trade 1 lead and 1 follower and I buy 1 contract, do I need to buy 2 to reflect to follower account? No, you have to buy 1 and that same action is going to be reflected on the follower accounts. Basically, the action you're doing on the leader is going to be repeated on the followers. Indeed, firms love to talk down. It's not just about talking down. Firms that are most of the time paying people to talk down, incentivizing them to talk down, and sharing basically heavy commissions for that, guys. Think about it. Let me put the problem in the following way. Think about it. You have a community, guys. You're trading for, 5 years. You got a community. You have everything. Think about it. And a firm is reaching out to you, it's making a contract, it's doing any form of promotional marketing thing, and then at some point, of course, they come out and say, well, what do you think about, this company here, which is our competitor? I mean, what do you think about what we could do with them? Can we, put out some materials that will position that company in a negative light? Can we actually do that? What do you think about? They will propose you this, they will reward you financially. And a lot of the guys are doing it because any drama, discussions about drama is bringing attention, is bringing audiences, is bringing most of the time money, right? So careful, guys. I have a consistency Australian fishing adventures. I have a consistency calculator on my Discord. You want to drop me a message? David, Simon, we got a consistency video on my YouTube channel. David, you want to see how does the consistency is fully explained? I have a video, consistency hacked. You want to see that? It's explaining how this consistency works. I'm not a fan of TopStep. We heard a drama. It was recently with a TopStep and with the companies, you know, sharing the informations about traders. Let me tell you about a scenario which is possible to be existent. Think about it. A blacklist of clients that are good traders to be avoided, a shared list of good traders to be amongst the prop firms. And then if you're part of that list because you're making too much money, you're a great trader, you're a client that is bringing more costs than benefits, you're going to be put on a list. That list is also shared with other firms. It's like a shared list between the firms, and they kind of limit your purchases. It happened with many firms where people are suddenly no longer able to buy accounts. But these were usually the guys that were cashing out a lot of money from those firms, and then suddenly you're not allowed to continuously do your business and buy accounts. So think about that problems as well, guys, in this industry. You know, these businesses, a lot of them are trying to make a lot of the money, and the customers and the good traders to be kept under control, to be eliminated and stuff like that. Which is why here as community, we are trying to fight back, make our money, which is always going to follow the rules of the company, which is always going to go for the best numbers out there. But at the same time, we request to be respected. I'm trading right now 2 firms that have been delivering to me and to our community members very nicely. Ticktick Trader, instant funding prop firm, the one you see right here, and the Top 1 Futures as well. Today's giveaway is shared from the Top 1 from the Ticktick Trader, as you can see. It is a challenge account today, which is having no limit on the payout. So once you pass your challenge, you have no limit on the payout. That's beautiful. Look at this one, guys. We're about to break out of this structure here. Slowly and slowly the markets were grinding exactly as needed. And we have 6 minutes to go for the market opening. Marek, on my experience, it's better to utilize all the resources existing, such as the prop firm resources and your resources as well. But first, you have to trade prop firm money. And then once you are kind of confirming on a longer term that you have a very good trading journal and a good performance, you can also think about putting the money you made from the firms into a personal account. You can do that, but it has to be confirmed through prop firms. This is a business plan that's going to help you to navigate by reducing the risks. There's not much cash going around. TTT, Ticktick Trader, is just, you know, functioning nicely. It's paying people out. They have their own rules. 100,000 Express account. It's a challenge account. You pass the challenge and you go into a zone of unlimited payout. Yeah, Scramble Paul basically, in terms of the name discussion. Scramble is a nickname. So we got basically today 4 accounts on green and 1 in minus. Let's see what we can achieve. We've got 5 minutes to go. Thank you guys, by the way, for joining. Make sure to keep in touch. We have the giveaway today. Make sure to like the video. And let me just do this, chat. It doesn't mean anything. It's something easy to remember. And I would say it's a weird name. It makes no sense, but it's easy to remember. And it's unique, right? So this is the way it goes, guys. I have did a Discord, I've put it in the chat over there. Let me ask you a question in the pool. Let me do a pool. Are we gonna cross here today after the opening? Like pushing above 20,000, what was it? We had the highs over there. 20,036, let's put it that way. Let me ask you the question. For the giveaway, you have to be here on the stream. You have to like the video, you have to be subscribed to the YouTube channel, and you have to be part of the Discord. And then it's going to be here on the stream. And you'll have to follow the instructions I'm going to give you here on the stream, guys. Very soon, we're going to do the giveaway. Now, let me ask you a question in the pool. Are we going to cross and run above 20,036? So that means breaking the high and continuing today. What do you think about it, guys, today? I'm going to ask you the question in the pool. That's a good job, Delta. 15 grand is good. Achieving that monthly. Not sure why. Usually the Discord works. Usually you should be able to connect on our Discord with that link. We're gonna play micros as well when there is volatility. When the volatility increases, we go micros. I can count your participation. Yes. Less than a minute to go, guys, for the New York opening. You're gonna hear the bell. It's gonna ring the bell. Discord connection not working. Let me see why is it not working, but we're gonna have the opening in 20 seconds. I'm not sure if I have invite people. Copy link. And we got the opening right here in 5 seconds. I'm gonna paste you another Discord link here in the meantime. That might work. You want to test it out, guys? 5 seconds to go. And the opening. Look at that one. It's something. Let's see how we could trade this. Are we coming back to the daily VWAP? Coming back into the 40s. Let me have a limit order there. 2 contracts. 942. Let's see, can we rip to the upside? After we take our limit order. Look at that one, guys. We couldn't squeeze the shorts above 20,000, so we might get this fill up and run
Order
back
filled.
to 20,000s.
Order filled.
Come on. You broke below, now you could essentially find some strength into reversing this one. I'm gonna verify the Discord issue, guys, very soon. Come on. Beautiful. Look at that one,
Order
guys.
filled.
1,200 profit. $1,200 profit there. That's a beautiful trade.
Order filled.
Doing another scalp here. That was a beautiful profit. Let's just push above 20,000. We got right back into the trade. Come on, let's push to the upside. We gotta squeeze above 20,000s. We got a good entry here. 935. Any revisit around 918, 920s. I'm gonna do a limit order on 920s. Just like that. %of you consider we're gonna cross and run above 20,036 today. But in the meantime, have a look into the 5-minute. What a crazy squeezing game, right? Probably before it runs to the other side. We give the results of the stream during the stream, so of the giveaway during the stream here. You guys will see the results here live. We're gonna do it in the next minute. Do not forget about the news coming out on 10 a.m. EST time, manufacturing PMI, which is in about 25 minutes. This might get filled.
Order filled.
And it has been filled. Come on. Rip to the other side. Beautiful. We don't need 3,900 for the take profit. We would need around $3,000 totally. So that's like 1,900. Look at that one, guys. 972 would actually give us sufficient. This is looking beautiful, right? Very visible, doable. Look at that, guys. We're touching $3,000 profit for the account with a such target and a such trade. We don't need more than 3 grand here. This is very possible. Very possible. This is an ugly 1 minute candle we just had. I don't like that. We're gonna have a limit order on 903. If we get that, I'm gonna be DCAing efficiently, but we were pretty close, guys. We were 7 points on this volatility. It had not been touched. Pretty bad. We got a 200 EMA here on 897, right? For the 5 minute, so I'm gonna set it right there on 897. 896. We see the buying pressure stepping in already. We see some strength. That's a good reaction. Pretty bad it has been, not been filled. Probably one tick or two ticks.
Order filled.
Has been filled. Nvidia opening with a massive gap to the upside.
Order filled. Order filled.
Adding a little more to this. And just going for our target, which is not much at all. Pretty aggressive now. We only need 929, so this squeezing shouldn't be a big deal. Come on, let's go. Looks like a great opportunity, but that one green candle is fully missing so far. That one little extra step is needed. And it's missing. PMI is going to be out there in 16, 17 minutes. I mean, I hope to touch my target. Look at that. It might be in the next seconds, guys. We're very close to that. We need 10 points. Oh, so we have a PMI right now. I'm just aware about the PMI. Come on.
Order
sold the
filled.
contract,
Order
sold another
filled.
one. Putting the stop loss to my entry, guys. And exiting
Order
fully.
filled.
There are 3,010. 3,010 successfully made. Beautiful. Beautiful. So everything on Ticktick Trader has been on big numbers. We got today 5 out of 6 accounts doing amazing. Beautiful. Oh, James. So we got the final manufacturing. I was only aware about the ISM manufacturing. Coming out very soon in 15 minutes. Thank you. 5 out of 6. Looking great. We're gonna do the giveaway soon, guys. But let me see what's the issue with Discord, right? Let me see what's the issue right here on Discord. So you should be able to join Discord. What's happening with this thing? Privacy settings, that's not the thing. No, server settings. Members. I have to verify this one. I'm not an expert in Discords. But there is here invite people. And then there is the copy link here. But you guys said it's not working. It's quite weird. Should work. I did paste you the new Discord. Also, for those of you that would like to grab accounts, let me send you for Tap 1 Futures the affiliate link, right? The coupon code is Scramble, 55% discount, and the same story for Ticktick Trader. I'm gonna share with you the 2 instant funding places. I'm sending you the links. Scramble coupon, maximum discount. Very weird, Nicholas, the reason you can't join the Discord. Really weird. I'm gonna investigate that. But we're doing live stream every day from Monday to Friday. So let's do the giveaway. Yep, the market is running and it's going, but I have touched my maximum profit needed, of course. I cannot make more because of the consistency, otherwise I mess it up. 3,000 is sufficient here for a Ticktick. And on the other side as well, we got sufficient for the target. Pretty much we are booked up, let's put it that way. We are fully booked up with money. Nvidia is breaking above. We got a strong and a bullish day. Look at the reversal here. Quite intense from the 200 EMA. Talk to you about it. We lose daily VWAP. We push for the 200 EMA. We got some nice demand levels. And now we go for the liquidity in the highs. Beautiful, guys. So let's just go ahead and do the giveaway. Let's just go ahead and do the giveaway. You have to listen and be careful. This is an $100,000 Express account challenge, which once you get it funded, it's gonna be without payout limits. No payout limits. And that's amazing. So let's think about it. Let's do the giveaway. You have to listen very careful and you have to follow the steps. We are gonna play the game as usually. Guess the number. You'll have to guess the number, and the number that I'm gonna write down is gonna be between 0 and 50. I'm gonna write it down in my notebook. I'm gonna share that notebook to the camera, and only the first guy guessing the number, but you have to wait. You don't need to write anything right now. Do not write anything. Let me write that in chat. Right now, you don't need to write anything. I will tell you when. So the first one guessing the number is going to be the only winner. you can only guess a single number. We are always going by the same rules every time. One number per person between 0 and 50. I give you guys 10 seconds to think about it, and I'll give you the next instructions. Give me a moment. I have to think about it as well. I am gonna try to be on a difficult number. The moment you see in the chat, start, you can go ahead and write it. Let's go, guys. Start. Write your number. Only one per person, David. I see you with dozens of numbers. The moment I say end, it's over. No numbers will be accepted below, right? So let's see the number, guys. The number is 43. Do we have someone guessing with its first number, 43? Your first choice has to be 43. Do we have someone? I see someone with 44. David has 37, and then he has the second number 43. So that's not good. I don't see anyone with 43. We have to redo this, guys. We will have to redo this. There's no one with 43, so that means we're gonna redo it. But first, I did forgot to tell you, you have to like the video you're watching and subscribe to the channel, guys. There is no one with the number we had in the first round. We're gonna organize another round. Make sure to like the video, guys. So let's go ahead and let me think about it. We're gonna redo this, but only one number per person, guys. Because only the first one you mention is gonna be considered. Between 0 and 50. Let me think about it. Give me a moment. Do not write anything, buddy. Do not write anything. Do not write anything, guys. Wait. Do not write. The moment you see and you hear me saying start, that is the moment we're gonna count. Let's go. Write your numbers. Only one number per person, guys. And only the first one guessing. It's gonna be, this is the end. So, we have got number 12. We have got number 12, and I think I saw number 12. Let me see who is the first one. And I'm gonna do a screenshot, of course. FTX Edge. I think you're the first one, FTX Edge, and you are the winner. Winner, buddy. Let's put out a round of applause and shout out a fireworks. Oh, congratulations, buddy. You got the account. Beautiful. Beautiful. So you have to reach out to me on Discord. You have to drop me a message, direct message, send me a message on Discord. And we take it forward from there. Tomorrow we organize the giveaway in an instant funding account tomorrow. So you want to stick with us tomorrow as well, everyone. Thank you for watching. Appreciate it. For all the maximum discounts, utilize the code SCRAMBLE. 55% is going to be shared with you, or maximum existent, depends. Thank you so much for watching. Take care about. Have a good day. Enjoy your time. And good luck. See you tomorrow.